From the outside, their lives look picture perfect. Expensive houses, designer outfits, glamorous events, and polished Instagram posts. Hailey and Justin Bieber seem to be living the dream. Millions of fans scroll through their pages, double-tapping snapshots of romantic dinners, golden sunsets, and sweet family photos with their baby boy Jack, who is just 10 months old. To most people, it all looks flawless. But behind those carefully chosen pictures and captions, quiet whispers are beginning to grow louder. Rumors suggest that their marriage might not be as effortless as it appears. If recent stories are to be believed, those whispers have turned into something harder to ignore. Stories that paint Hailey as the one holding everything together, while Justin struggles with challenges only he can fully understand. The headlines tell a version of their life that feels very different from the glossy social media image. According to alleged insiders, Hailey is running on empty, not because of late nights or a hectic schedule, but from the emotional exhaustion of keeping things afloat while the person she loves is having a hard time. The reports claim she has stepped into the role of the steady parent, managing the routines of their son, while Justin has been distant and unpredictable. Insiders suggest Justin is in one of the toughest phases he's faced in years, trying to balance the responsibilities of new fatherhood, his demanding career in music, and shifts in his inner circle of friends. Some who know him say he hasn't felt this low in a long time, describing a version of Justin who struggles to find motivation, where even small tasks feel like heavy burdens. For Hailey, this has meant taking on more than ever. She's the one setting daily routines for their baby, creating structure in their home, and trying to stop things from falling apart. On top of that, she has been the one quietly managing the rumors, brushing off the criticism, and trying to keep their private world steady while Justin works through his issues. It's a careful balance, giving him the space he needs, while also making sure their family doesn't lose its stability. But even the most patient and loving partner can feel the strain when the weight of the relationship seems to rest entirely on their shoulders. Reports say Hailey is doing her best to remain kind and supportive, but she's still human, and the cracks in her strength sometimes show. Despite all of this, sources close to the couple insist that divorce isn't something either of them is considering. Hailey and Justin reportedly aren't even entertaining the idea of separation. Married in 2018 and having renewed their vows just last year, they are said to be determined to face their challenges together. Publicly, they still share affectionate moments and gestures of love, sending a message that their commitment is still strong. Hailey, according to these accounts, understands that speculation is part of the amazing attacked. So married to this trancy Sincade, and sign that with the gazing one that they wasn't knew would be like. That she's already dealing with so much behind closed doors but they were rarely improving. That's such in worlds, and the one that happens privately. In Cole, smiling posts and cheerful videos may be genuine, but anyone who has been through the struggles knows it's possible to look happy online while going through very dark days. Social media shows the highlights, not the whole truth. If the recent claims are accurate, what Hailey and Justin are experiencing isn't unusual at all. Countless couples, famous or not, go through times when one partner has to carry more of the weight. Whether it's because of illness, career stress, or personal battles that don't have easy fixes, this is the side of love that rarely gets attention. The late-night talks, the unspoken sacrifices, and the quiet strength it takes to keep things going. Justin's path has never been without difficulty. From the moment he was catapulted into stardom, he has spoken about the struggles that came with it. He has been open in interviews about loneliness, about feeling overwhelmed, and about the difficulty of trusting others. Growing up in the public eye, constantly watched and judged, comes with a pressure that most people can hardly imagine. It's no surprise that the weight sometimes shows in his private life. Hailey has often been seen as the person who helped bring balance to Justin's world, the one who encouraged him to slow down and focus on what really matters. But being someone's anchor is no small responsibility. It means carrying a quiet pressure of your own, especially when you are also trying to build your career, handle the demands of motherhood, and live under a spotlight where every move is analyzed. The public often sees her as calm and strong, but even the strongest people can feel drained when the weight never seems to lift. Being married to Justin Bieber isn't just about being with the man. It also means being tied to the brand, the fan expectations, the paparazzi cameras, and the constant churn of headlines. Every smile, every look, and every absence becomes a story for the outside world to dissect. In most marriages, small arguments or periods of distance can pass quietly. In theirs, those same moments can turn into front-page news overnight. When media outlets begin publishing stories about Justin being unstable or going through a rough patch, it no longer stays a private matter. It becomes a narrative that Hailey has to manage too. Alleged insider accounts suggest that Hailey's way of handling this has been to let Justin go at his own pace. She isn't demanding quick fixes or trying to force him into solutions. Instead, she is focusing on Hailey to left, protecting their home life, keeping things as normal as possible for Jack, and holding on to the hope that Justin will eventually come out of this stronger. Patience can be a powerful tool, but it can also be draining when the challenges never seem to end. According to one alleged insider, he hasn't been this low in a long time, and that's worrying. Whether that exact statement is true or not, it points to a deeper history. Times in the past when Justin may have faced similar struggles, with Hailey standing by him as the steady support. Relationships often develop patterns, and if this is one of theirs, then Hailey already knows the territory. She's been through the storm before, clinging to hope while waiting for the skies to clear. Not everyone, however, buys into the rumors. Many fans look at Justin's bright posts, his smiling photos, and his lively appearances as evidence that all is well. To them, the idea of trouble at home doesn't match the cheerful image he shows the world. And it's possible they're right. Social media speculation has been proven wrong plenty of times before. But anyone who has lived through personal struggles knows that a smile in public doesn't always mean peace in private. Often, it's the mask you wear while you try to hold yourself together. A way of keeping the world at bay while you deal with what's really going on inside. If there's an important truth to be drawn from all of this, it's that no marriage, no matter how perfect it looks on the outside, is safe from difficulties. Love doesn't make you immune to stress, mental health struggles, or the heavy weight of balancing family and career. What love does provide is the reason to keep trying, even when things get messy. For Hailey and Justin, their path forward might not look very different from what countless couples go through every day. It's about communication, compromise, and a shared decision to keep working on the relationship when giving up might seem easier. Reports claim that's exactly what they're doing. There's no talk of splitting up, no plans for divorce. Just two people determined to push through a hard season together. The truth is, the public may never have a clear picture of what's really happening behind closed doors. They might continue to see glowing captions and happy videos and believe that everything is fine. Or they may read headlines suggesting turmoil and assume the worst. Reality, though, is rarely so black and white. It's more likely to be a mixture, good days and bad, moments of laughter followed by moments of tension. And perhaps that's the actual story here. Not whether they are perfectly happy or deeply struggling, but that they continue to show up for each other in the middle of it all. Because lasting love isn't built on a flawless image. It's built on persistence, resilience, and the decision to stay, even when it's difficult. If the reports are accurate, Hailey is proving. That strength doesn't always mean dramatic speeches or grand displays. Sometimes, it looks like making breakfast for your family, even though you barely slept the night before. Sometimes, it's quietly standing beside your partner when they feel far away. And sometimes, it's holding tight to your faith in the person you married, even when they're not showing their best self. This kind of strength often goes unnoticed by the outside world, but it can be the glue that keeps a marriage from falling apart. As for Justin, if the claims of his struggles are true, the hope is that he finds his way back, not just for his own peace of mind, but for the family that loves and relies on him. The pressure he faces as a global star is beyond what most people could ever imagine, but so too is the loyalty and devotion he has in Hailey. And maybe that unique combination, his challenges matched by her commitment, will be the key that helps him work through this chapter and come out stronger than before. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next update.